Episode 7. Let's return to episode 0. I started this podcast, video, record, journal in an effort to memorialize successes and failures and the lessons learned through those. And I think my first success would have to be this series. Articulating these thoughts has become more natural quite quickly. I enjoy this quite a lot. And trying to synthesize them and distill some important points has been fun. But I feel that I have failed the intention. My intention was to make money, really. That was my initial goal. But then I was met with this host of ideas about, okay, well, I don't really want to just make money to make money. I want to make money to further something I care about, to make conscious things that are not always at the front of people's minds, to promote health, mind, body, and spirit. And I can't achieve all of that right now. And so the focus has to be narrowed. I cannot be the arbiter and the disseminator of all things mind, body, and spirit today. Maybe ever. But so long as I know that that's at the heart of what I am doing, it allows me to orient much easier. At least I think so far. So, in an effort to reduce the strain on my tiny monkey brain, I must narrow the scope. So the first step becomes, well, what's the easiest way to further a message, to extend my own singular person? Well, the easiest way to do that is through the abstraction of value, the abstraction of equal trade. Money. We make money. Okay. So the problem now becomes, how do I make money in order to further the general awakening of humanity, I guess? Well, whatever the thing is has to generally fall within that category. Health, well-being, exercise, mindset coaching, perspective enhancing, worldview widening, media content, services, and products. I think in that order. Hard to find a product that raises consciousness, I suppose. Unless it's a book about that, I guess, but that's still some kind of media or content on a certain degree. So my current result of that scope, solution within that scope, I suppose, is better sleeping media. How about better sleeping? The process of iteration is interesting to me because in a certain sense I have been trying and failing and succeeding at a variety of things that don't have concrete results. I'm honing the idea that I want to orient around. I'm honing the philosophy that I feel that I want to be a part of, at least enough to the point where I can point my moral compass in one way or another. And through that, the ideas that I'm coming up with are better and better, and they resonate, at least with me, more and more every time. Well, There has been a few ideas that resonated with me deeply, but the requirements to do those things effectively are too high. But that brings me to yet another question: is what does that mean? Is my time horizon just too small? Especially for the deliverables that I care about, or the deliverables I want to achieve within that time. I seem to be focused so much on these next 2 months. But anyway, these ideas are getting better and better, and that doesn't have an immediate monetary return, so I can't tell you if this is getting me closer to my goal or not, other than it feels better for me. Take with that what you will. It makes me feel better about myself, I guess. Spent a lot of time thinking, as I usually do, but I didn't expect to spend 14 straight days ramming my head against my whiteboard. Anyway, I say 14 straight days, but that's also not the case. It's been 10 days, and then a half day, and then, with intermittent mornings and afternoons voided. Of the last 14 days, I say probably about 9 or 10 of them. Just about every waking hour of those 9 or 10 days has been spent on exactly these thoughts. What do I do in this world of vast tooling and incredible workflow efficiency, with a variety of masters of various crafts constantly inundating me on social media? Who am I? What on earth can I provide? What on earth is worth anything to other people? But yeah. And so, like I was talking about in the last episode, I'm not totally convinced by one side or the other right now. Well, I think that's the wrong way of looking at it in general. The one side or the other I'm speaking about is lead generation or product generation. Lead generation or offer generation. What do I need first? In this day and age, I can simply develop an audience, or at least do my best to do so. And what does that leave me with? Rapport, trust. You get to know me. I get to know some of you. All of you, ideally. Especially if you like what I have to say and you feel that you can add, please. Part of this felt like a reaching out to the broadest audience I could fathom, and by very way of preference, the people who observe my content and want to see more of it resonate with me on some level at all, which is comforting to me. It means that, like I said earlier, more than likely I want to hear from you. So by all means. That all being said, thank you for listening. I'm at the end of my unverified YouTube content time. See you in the next one.